I'm like, come on, give me a break. You're gonna have Black Friday in Brazil. Nobody celebrates Thanksgiving. There's none of that. And then they have this stupid Black Friday there, and you know what they call it? They call Black Fraud. Because
Why?
it's like you think you're getting something cheaper, but they just they do some lame scheme that the price is pretty much the same or more than you pay. Like if you're buying regular, it's pathetic. So they call it. Some people call it Black Fraud.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Veronique.
And I'm Silvia.
Welcome to the High Vibes and Mind podcast,
where multicultural moms connect.
Hi, everyone. If you enjoy the episode, if you learned something today, please consider following the show, subscribing to your favorite podcast platform, or leaving a 5-star review. This helps the podcast more than we could say. This allows us to reach more and more people, and that would mean the world to us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Hi, Vibes and a Mic. I'm Silvia, and I'm here with Veronique. How are you, Vero?
I'm good, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about Thanksgiving, since Thanksgiving is approaching for people who live in the U.S.
Mhm.
So Thanksgiving is tomorrow here in the U.S., and a lot of people celebrate in different ways, and we did not grow up here, so it's all kind of, I feel like it's still new to me. Like I'm still trying to adjust to try to see what fits for my family and everything. And so we're going to talk about that, our traditions, what we do, if we always do the same thing, if we kind of alternate, one year do one thing, the next year do something else. So I'm going to start with Veronique, asking her, and you, Veronique, can you tell me what you do? Do you always follow the same tradition, or you it's whatever happens that year? Let us know. Please tell us.
Yeah, actually, you said two things there that I really I agree with. First of all, it's still pretty new for me too. I've started celebrating this maybe a few years ago because my daughter was born here, and we were not doing it before she came along. And yeah, we've been doing it 3 years in a row. So the regular Thanksgiving on Thursdays, having the meal. I'm cooking the meal, and she loves it. I think we already talked about this last year, but for the new listeners, so she loves to see the beautiful table with the decoration, and I think she really loves tradition stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she loves food, of course. She's a big foodie. So when I call her down, so I'm like, okay, come, the food is ready, and she comes and she sees the beautiful table and the dishes and everything. She loves it, so she's really excited. So we've been doing that for 3 years with the turkey, even though my husband is not a fan of the turkey, by the way. He doesn't like that turkey.
No?
So no, that turkey is not his thing. So we always have a little bit of turkey, but we just buy like a big honey baked ham because
Mhm.
we prefer that. But this year we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna travel. We're not gonna do what we used to do. So my mom is she's visiting this year, so I wanted to check it up a little bit and do something else. Although she was really waiting on that Thanksgiving because she got you to see all my pictures. So she lives in France. And she sees all my picture on Facebook, and she's like, "Oh, that looks really yummy! I can wait. I'm gonna come for Thanksgiving this year. I can wait to see, everything you do." She come and I'm like, "Oh, by the way, we're not gonna be here for Thanksgiving." And she asked me, "When are we leaving?" I said, "Oh, on Thanksgiving Day," because of course tickets are crazy at that time of the year. If you want to leave the week before, it's horrible. So we're leaving on that day. We're just going for a few days. Somewhere that I cannot say right now because she's in the living room, and I don't want her to, even though she doesn't understand English.
Yeah, but if you say the name of the country or the place,
Yeah,
she might know.
yeah. I don't want to spoil. The surprise for her. She still doesn't know where we go. She thinks we're going down. I said we're going down south, so I think she thinks we're going to Los Angeles or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told her we're going down south, but we're going very down south. After the border for the one who people who are listening. So I told her, okay, don't worry. We still have gonna have some Thanksgiving food. I have a lot of friends. We had a Friendsgiving last week. I'm having another one with dear Silvia this week, and she's
Yeah.
gonna cook a big bird for us.
Yes. Actually, I asked Patrick to
You
buy
are?
one yesterday, and he brought a huge. I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna cook
What?
this thing? It's big. He said, no, it's a normal size. I felt
What?
intimidated by that, so I just hope I can.
You told me you were gonna buy a small one.
I told him a small turkey, and he shows up with a huge turkey. So yeah,
You cannot trust
wish me
men. Why are
luck.
you sending him grocery shopping?
Because I was too lazy. I don't like going grocery shopping. Actually, I hate it. So
Really?
it's just like you know what? Just can you just go and get this? Because every time I forget something too, I think like I don't follow any list, and then I just buy whatever I feel like, and then I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
forgot this thing, and then I send
So
him.
he brought a used turkey that you're gonna have to. Oh, do you have stuffing? Because I have stuffing here that my mom bought by mistake. So I
Oh
can make
yeah.
some stuffing if you want. Yeah, she bought a. She thought it was croutons for salad.
Oh
I'm like, that's not croutons. This is stuffing for Thanksgiving.
no, I can make that. I have it here. I
Okay.
have it
All
here.
right. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Uh,
Whatever. So yeah. So So I'm going to Sylvia's and we're gonna eat that big bird. Big bird. Sorry, that husband was back home. So I told my mom, "Don't worry, you're gonna have a feel of Thanksgiving. You will
yeah,
know what it is and how it tastes. So
yeah,
she can have everything.
it should be very similar. So we this year we're staying, but some we are like that too. Like some years we do different things. There was one time we went to Mexico. We went
Okay, so
to
this is where I'm going. People cannot hear. She cannot
yeah.
hear. So that's where I'm going. Okay.
Yeah, so actually we went 2 times for Thanksgiving in Mexico. But one time Cabo, another time to Cancun, and it was
Mm-hmm.
great. I didn't have to worry about cooking, and it was fun. But then sometimes you
Yeah.
want to have that at home, with your
Mm-hmm.
family and the kids. And for this year, we have a neighbor that we became very friends with, and they don't have any other place. Like they're just gonna stay around. And she, like the wife, has her mom who lives nearby, but she's an only child, so the family is kind of small.
Mm.
So it's just pretty much them and the mother. And so I just said, like, you know what? Let's just do it together. If you guys are gonna stay
Yeah.
here, we can come over and we do, with this.
That's
But we're
nice.
gonna buy the turkey from a barbecue place. They're gonna cook it. They're gonna
Okay.
bake it. So bake. What do you say? Roast. So anyway, they're
Roast.
gonna cook the turkey, and we just have that ready because I didn't want to have to worry about that. And then each of us gonna bring like two dishes, and that's it. Do some small thing here over at our house.
You're going to their place.
No, they're coming
Mm.
over to our house.
Oh, they're coming to your place. Okay,
Yeah.
but they're coming with the turkey, the big one.
Yeah, we share the cost of the turkey, and then they're bringing it because we're paying.
Okay.
We bought it from this place, so it's just gonna be ready when it's nice and fully
Okay,
cooked.
she doesn't have to cook it. It's
No,
ready.
it's
Okay.
ready.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
paying
Ooh.
for like a barbecue place to
Oh,
cook it for us.
right. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good. Okay.
Yeah, so it should be good. Let's see.
Yeah.
And she lives right across the street, so it's easy. And
Is that the one with the saloon?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one with the
Of
saloon.
course. Oh my God, Sylvia has a neighbor. I do too. And he has a saloon, he has a bar in his backyard. So our husband sometimes disappear there.
Yep. He just forgets about life when he's there.
I know, right? Well, if I didn't have a toddler, I would be at that bar too, by the way. But I'm just waiting for her to grow up a little bit. And I will go to the bar also, all right?
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one who has fun.
Yes, I know, because it's so much fun. And they did a good job there. 'Cause it looks really cute. It's like you're really entering a salon, like well decorated bar and everything. It's like an old house, so it has these different buildings that are very cute. So
It's funny.
yeah.
You love that bar.
Yeah, and they said like come over after dinner, after things, the meal. We can go hang out at the swimming pool. Like I think they're gonna heat it up and
Yeah.
have desserts there. And I said, okay, that means like going to the saloon again, right? I guess like my husband is gonna go that way.
Are you
But
gonna go in the pool?
if it's hot, like he said, he's gonna really heat it
Okay,
up good.
better
So
be hot.
then, yeah, because I feel like this year the Thanksgiving is gonna be very cold here in California. So
Yes.
just
Yeah.
gotta be
For people who
prepared.
don't live in California right now, it's very gloomy for us. It's very windy. I don't know at your place, Sylvia, because Sylvia lives north than me. I'm more in the south, around San Francisco, and right now it's crazy windy. Crazy windy. It still hasn't rained yet. Been waiting
Oh
for that
yeah,
storm,
it didn't rain
but
yesterday over there. No,
no, nothing.
really, it rained
No,
a
it
lot
didn't rain.
here.
Really?
Hmm.
Not a drop here, but really windy, really really windy.
Oh yeah,
So,
and the wind,
uh,
no, it's just a little bit, nothing crazy with the
oh
wind, but it is
yeah,
gloomy and
uh-huh.
dark and kind of. You just want to stay in and
Yeah,
eat.
I know, right? It's the season. And what about what about Black Friday? Are you gonna do it
Oh
this year?
gosh, I stopped doing that. Thank you very much.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
First of all, it was a cousin of mine, that cousin that I had
Yeah,
fights with. She was the one who introduced me to Black Friday because I never really went, and then she wanted to go from
yeah.
Brazil, and I said, "Okay, let's go." She said, "Oh my goodness, this is good. I mean, it's crazy, but the
Yeah.
prices are amazing." But it's just not worth the stress. Waking up at 5 a.m. No, thank
What?
you. Not gonna
No.
ever do that again. So yeah, it was
5
fun the 2 times I did it, and then after that, I just like screw this. And in the
Mm-hmm.
end, I don't think it's like it's cheaper, but a lot of times it's also less. The quality is not as good of the
Oh
things. I
really?
think they select like less quality products to sell on Black Friday. I don't know.
The thing from
Just
the
weird.
warehouse that nobody has touched in five
Yeah,
years.
I don't know. Don't know if it like I can
Yeah.
trust that. So
And
so no, not happening.
why bother with Black Friday when they do, Cyber Monday? I was saying why people are crazy going to the stores. Or maybe it's different, I don't know, but you can then get everything online on Monday.
And you
So
know what they call I mean Brazil, it's so ridiculous. Like they copy a lot of things from the US.
mhm.
I'm like, come on, give me a break. You're gonna have Black Friday in Brazil. Nobody celebrates Thanksgiving. There's none of that. And then they have this stupid Black Friday there, and you know what they call it? They call Black Fraud. Because
Why?
they're like, you think you're getting
Fraud.
something cheaper, but they just like they do some lame scheme that the price is pretty much the same or more than you'd pay like if you're buying regular. It's pathetic. So they call it like, some people call it
Black
black
fraud.
fraud because
Oh
you
wow.
get screwed when you buy stuff on Black Friday in Brazil. Yeah,
But
and they do it. They do it. It's like, come on, stop stealing things from other
mhm,
people. I don't see the point. We don't have Thanksgiving in Brazil. There's no need to be copying. The same thing with Halloween. I think
I
it's pretty
know.
annoying, you
The
know?
same in France. The same in France. They have Black Friday. Now they do Black Friday. I'm like, why do you have Black Friday? Just do the regular sales like you
Yeah,
used to do.
that's cultural appropriation, I'll call.
You don't have
Like, don't
Thanksgiving.
you have
Why?
your own thing? Like,
Yeah,
really?
why you do Black Friday? Halloween never been big. It's never been big on Halloween. I mean, when I grew up there,
Yeah.
and the first time I celebrated Halloween in Europe was in England. But I know
I
in
mean,
England,
yeah, or
they do
Ireland, it's
Halloween.
big there. That's where it came from, anyway. At least it makes sense. But
They have most people live in houses, so it's easier to go and knock on the door. In Europe, a lot of people live in apartments, in buildings, apartments. Are you going to knock on people's door? Okay, it's like
I
a
mean,
lot
the
of
capital is apartments, right?
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. And one of my friends, she had two kids, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we did." So she lives in France, and she said, "Well, we did Halloween." And I'm like, "In your building apartment, you did Halloween?" And she said, "Yeah, yeah." And they knock on a few doors, and people didn't even know why the kids were knocking on the door. They didn't have any candy, didn't have anything. I didn't say anything.
please,
So
oh please.
why did
Yes.
you
Come on.
put your kids through that? Stop watching TV, okay? Stop watching American TV. Those poor kids wearing like mask or whatever, knocking on people's door. You gonna
That
open the door,
is,
and the dog is gonna attack them.
I know. That is weird.
Get they're gonna get hot water on their faces. So anyway, what we're gonna do? Yeah, this year, so Sylvia is staying with her neighbors, getting drunk at the pool,
Getting
and I'm
drunk.
and I'm gonna be stuck in an airport for 5 hours. You know me and traveling
I
on
what is
Thanksgiving Day.
you get these tickets, these cheap ass tickets that it's like sounds like a
Oh
nightmare. You have
no
to
no no
stop
no no
that
no
5 hours. I need to take a direct flight. Are you kidding me?
no no no,
Ah,
darling! It's not cheap as ticket. Are you crazy?
how
I
can you
wasn't.
spend 5 hours at an airport,
No,
woman, to
I'm
go to Cabo?
no. Right now, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be stuck.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Oh, you
are
think
you
about yeah? No 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 no. It's gonna be
okay?
no no. It's direct 3 hours.
I'm like, no. Then you got some very cheap ticket to go
Okay, yeah.
to Cabo that is 3.5 hours, and then you're going to spend 5 hours at a
Oh,
airport.
I
Like
know what you
what?
meant. No,
Yeah.
because with my luck of traveling, there's
Oh,
always
I
something
know.
happening, and this is Thanksgiving Day. There's always something happening on Thanksgiving Day. They
I
said
can't
don't
wait
travel on
to hear.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Okay,
hear the drama.
I'll let you know on WhatsApp.
Like, yes, we can have an episode about that.
And maybe we can have a good episode. Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know, everything is gonna be okay. So we're
Yeah,
just going for a few days, and yeah. So I hope it's gonna be fun. How was the weather when you went there for Thanksgiving? I'm
it
scared.
was nice. Yeah, I mean, it's
Nice.
not
Yeah,
like
super
a
hot, but
swimming pool weather that much, you know. But kids,
mhm.
maybe they don't care. But it was okay, you
You
know. But it's nice
okay?
outside. I just didn't go to the water. Okay, for me it
Okay.
was cold.
Well,
Yeah,
they better get that pool heated then. I'm not doing any cold water, okay? Heck.
yeah. Go to the hot tub or something. I don't know because I don't
Yeah,
think they heat up the pools there. I don't think they do.
we'll see. I
Yeah,
just want to lay down on you know, not on a hammock, but on a chair and relax a little bit anyway. So,
yeah, yeah. It should be
and
fun. Have some
because yeah,
margaritas.
because this year has been went fast, but it's been kind of a long year, and I think we all need to at
Yeah,
the end of the year slow down a little bit and relax a little bit. It's gonna be good
yeah, yeah.
because Sylvia and I we are working on something for 2025. People, you're not ready for this. We are working on something for 2025, so be ready. So we need to relax
Yes,
first. Okay?
yes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And so, what else do we do? We are going to actually on that day. It became like a small little tradition from the school, the community there that
Mm-hmm.
like the school we belong to. And on Thanksgiving Day, the families all kind of gather to play football.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah.
football or they're gonna play
Or flag
kickball
something.
or
Flag.
flag? Yeah, but like where the kids are
What's the name of
involved,
this?
and but I'm not sure if it's
Mm-hmm.
a kickball. I don't know if you've heard of it or if it's football. One
Kickball.
of those
No.
sports that I don't practice. I don't,
Okay. Like we don't know anything about.
I don't know anything about since I'm not from here. So what do? I show up while they're
Yeah.
playing, and I have a nice drink of whatever is going to be available because people are going to bring beverages, alcoholic beverages, and
Of course. Please.
so you're gonna just like hang out there for a little bit. I don't have to cook too much. I just have to do, like I said, like just 2 or 3 meals and dishes, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, see ya. Gonna have a few drinks, and the boys are gonna play, and that's it. And then after that, getting home. And you know that here in US, they all watch football all day on Thanksgiving. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
noticed because you're
Yeah,
married to a
but
French, so I don't know if you know.
yeah, no, we don't because we don't care. Uh, and we don't understand it. So yeah, no, we don't watch the football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you don't have boys, so
And I don't
my
have boys,
boys
yeah.
my
Mm.
boys are officially fully Americanized. Like they
Yeah.
love football,
And
and
your husband does
actually my
too.
husband too. Yeah, so
Yeah.
my Sundays they put that on and they know everything. Like at that age already, I'm like, how do you know this? Like, what are they doing?
Hmm.
Like these other teams, they know all about it. So they're excited about spending Thanksgiving Day watching football all day. And I'm like, okay, can I go to the
Who's
other TV?
playing? Is San Francisco playing? Are they dead? Are they playing this year or
No, they're
not?
playing this year.
They are.
They're playing. They're
Yeah.
playing. They're good, actually.
Let's see
They're
there.
being they're
Okay.
being okay. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna learn all that just by watching, being forced to watch. Same thing with basketball.
Fast
I
to
did just
watch.
put it on. I'm like, okay, who is? I'm learning, even though I don't want to, but I'm learning.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
tried to watch basketball, but now my attention I couldn't keep up with their attention because they stop too much. I'm like, okay, no, they've been playing for
Basketball.
5 minutes. Yeah,
Oh yeah, they have the commercial at the time. Yeah, kind of like.
commercial. It's like watching commercials with a little bit of basketball in it. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I cannot. It needs to be a little bit longer for me to really pay attention. But
Yeah.
I remember once San Francisco was in the playoff maybe 2 years ago, and we did watch because everybody was talking about it. Everybody was crazy. Neighbors had a big screen in his like garage. So we actually watched like I think an hour of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations. I watched an hour of basketball
I watched an
one
hour of
time in your
football.
lifetime.
I
Oh,
know.
football.
One time in my life, and I didn't understand some rules. I was like, let's go, you get okay. I understand. He has to run out over there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It wasn't the basic rule wasn't that complicated, but after they have all those little, statistic, I'm like, okay, no, I'm out. They have all those statistics, and that's for
Yeah.
professionals.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, the basic rule, you kind of get it.
Yeah. You end
Um,
up getting it over time. It's
yeah.
just I knew nothing, but now I think I'm gonna learn a lot with the boys here, just because there's no escape. You just learn. So in a way, I
Yeah.
can enjoy with them too. Because they love it. And we can
Yeah,
do
you don't
stuff
want to be
together.
on your own, in the kitchen or in your room. You want to join the family watching, football. So you better understand it.
And basketball, I like to watch, so that's easy. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
football that getting there, not there fully yet, but yeah. So that's what you're gonna be doing on Thanksgiving Day for sure. And I think on Black Friday as well. There's like it's all. I don't know. Now I'm actually not sure if there's football on Black Friday.
Well,
But
because
what we are doing
mhm.
that weekend, oh yeah, another thing that we are doing is gonna be going wine tasting, of course, on the Saturday.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah, like who would have thought? Wine tasting on the 30th, just couples, and we rented a van. It's gonna take us there, bring us back. It's a group of people, so that's gonna be fun. Try Black Friday, but they're
Please
closed. Yeah,
get food,
get food
some
before.
food.
I know. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I need to like gonna eat. Although this winery, they do offer more things and a little bit more food.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
yes, I need to eat well. Be prepared. Can
Okay. Some
get you.
wine testing. You're gonna be busy. Mhm.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then the kids are back at school the following week. And that's it. And then Christmas. Then we wait for Christmas time.
So I'm gonna see if I like actually spending, Thanksgiving abroad. Why not? Maybe next year if we do it again, or we stay home, and we do the regular traditional thing, or like you said, mix and can mix it. One day you
Mm-hmm.
go, one day you just stay home.
Yeah.
Depends what happens. Depends who's coming also to visit. If somebody's visiting and they want the whole experience,
Oh,
the
yeah.
American experience. Ah. My mom this year she got everything. She got Halloween, Thanksgiving. She got the whole show this year. She stayed
Uh,
for 6 weeks, so
should
she
stay a
did.
little longer for Christmas as well then. Then she gets the really like the whole thing.
I know, right? Yeah, no, no, she has to go home if you don't mind. I'm kidding. Nut.
Bye.
Nudge.
I miss you.
Yes, yes.
I know it's tough a little bit.
Yeah,
It's good.
no.
It's like mixed emotions, right? It's mixed feelings. It's
Yeah,
good, but it's bad. But it's good. But it's bad.
I think she wanted to stay. She would stay for Christmas, but we're not gonna be there, so she has to go home. Okay,
Oh
because we have
yeah.
to see Pascal's parents. So
Oh yeah. It's their turn this time.
it's their turn. Yeah, they want to see the grandchildren. Oh, baby. From here it's hell. Yeah, if I was living on East Coast, it would be so easy. But from
Yeah.
anything
It's
from California, I mean from West Coast is like
it's a pain. Yeah.
miles
Mm-hmm. Far
crazy.
away from everything. Yeah. Well, I guess we covered everything that
Yeah,
we're gonna do, and seems
yeah.
like it's gonna be pretty easy and good. I'll stay
Oh
local.
yeah,
You're gonna travel, and then we're gonna share our experience when Thanksgiving is done.
yeah. Let me know what happened at the bar and at the
At my
wine
neighbor's
tasting
house. Yeah, I'll let you know.
at the
Yeah.
house. All right, guys, and don't forget to follow us on social media and to also, I mean, we already said that, at the beginning of the podcast, but that will help us a lot if you also can subscribe to the podcast, share it with your friends, leave us a review, help us to go up on Apple and Spotify
Yes,
podcast.
please do so. It's going to help us a lot. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye. Take care.
Thank you for tuning in to High Vibes on the Mic. Until next time, laugh hard, stay silly, and never forget to bring your sense of humor. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.